Hallo, ik ben Petra en ik wil vandaag heel graag blond haar.
Petra. Petra is here to have a fresh haircut, Pixie, and she wants ultra blonde platinum color for springtime and summer.
Yes.
Petra, wil je alsjeblieft een rondje draaien? Will you turn around so they can see your hair? And Petra is normally a customer of mine. Dankjewel.
Alsjeblieft.
Hello friends, on YouTube gonna do Petra's hair. Now Petra was in my salon for about 6 weeks ago, so normally she has in springtime platinum blonde hair. And she asked me to do that for her, so I asked her to be my model for once. Now she found a cape that she likes, so I put it on her shoulders to protect her. And this will be a hairstyle almost 80% sliced, so slice cutting. So for those who love to watch slice cutting, I think you have to watch this. As always, I start with wetting the hair. And you see she has lovely jumpy hair. When the hair is bleached, you see that it will be totally different because the structure changed a bit and it's much easier to get the hair in the hairstyle you want. Then I take a conditioner spray. A conditioner spray, and this is a silver conditioner, so I put an amount of mineral water in it and then 3 pumps of silver conditioner. This I mix, so you get a lovely product to work with, and it reduces the last golden tones in her hair. I have this also with a clear condition, so you can fill this yourself. Take up the hairs, starting on the point where the hair falls, and go in just slice cutting. So this makes more difference in length, so I have more playable hairstyle afterwards. Take the hairs over to the part where I cut it. And take away the weight of the front. What I like about slice cutting is that it gives a wonderful playable hairstyle. But you have to practice this because it looks easy but isn't. And you need a scissor to do it with. These blades are specially created to slice, and that's very important because otherwise you pull somebody out of his chair and it's not nice to do it then. To create a bit rough effect, I just went in slice cutting from the roots up to the ends. To make it playable at the sides, just take my tip and don't take much off because the hair is not that long and I wanted to keep it as feminine as I can. Take away a bit of the weight of the sides. This I do by taking a long way to the front. And while I go in with my scissor, I also close it in the same tempo as I do the slicing in. So I try to combine the closing of the scissor together with going through the hairs. Behind the ears, take the same rounding as the ears. And just play with the hairs. Lay some new hair on it. And normally I do it this fast because I love to work fast. Let's see how wonderful the effect is of slicing. Show you this nearby. See how wonderful jumpy the effect is, how nice and soft. This part, lay the ear, pull it to the back, leave the front, need that length, and just take off the small hairs that lay in front of the ears. This is more than enough, clean enough. The rest I do when I go behind the ears. Now I have to be aware of the roundings and the natural fall of the hairs. Now I know here's a crown area, there is also a crown area. This is not important because this lays natural to the front lines. But this one lays first to the short side and then travels back in the underlines. And this one just has to jump up because it lays straight down and straight up. So what I do is I take the hairs up, only in the underlines, hold my scissor flat in the hairs, watch at the natural shapes, guide by the skull bone, and just make a lovely jumpy effect in the hairs. This part is less sliced than that part because what I told you about the crown area that lays there. The most jumpy effect is on this side. Here comes the hair together, so it brings a lot of volume on the skull bone, and I want a jumpy, short, nice, feminine hairstyle. And this you have to practice before you go to do this. When I go to Florida in 3 weeks, I will certainly present a new tool that I created to do this with, and then without having the problem that you can stick your scissor into somebody's head. Now you see how lovely jumpy it is. What I told you, this lays a bit flat and this jumps up because here is the crown area. This turns around, so this has from the hairs themselves a jumpy effect. This not, because this laid a lot flatter. Now to create the same effect as that side, I go in after I find that the crown area walks down, and there I start again with the jumpy effect. Stay watching what it does and what the hairs do. So you need clean hair to do this with. This is up slicing, and when you go down, it's of course down slicing. Controlling the length. Again, watch over the roundings. I'll show you which rounding I take. I take this rounding, watch over it, and just with the tip, control it, only the ends I lay in length that I want. It don't have to be perfect as you slice hair. Better off when it's not the perfect hairstyle. Go to the top hair. And create that jumpy effect. What I need to have a nice fresh hairstyle. Turn it so you can see what I do. Now you see that nice jumping. Lay all the hairs to this side, knowing that this is the jumpy part. You can see this, but it gives also that fresh feeling. Go in, deep slicing from the roots up to the end, and take the weight of the upper hair. Lay it in the opposite lines, lifting it up, and gently correct the length. And do all the things in a freehand style. lay the scissor on top, deep slicing, and the hair lays to the front. So when I go in from the front on this, I create a lot of movement, but also the possibility to lay the hair flat on the head. Because when I set the smaller hairs up, I create a lot of volume, but because I took out the hairs from beneath, I can also lay it nice flat on my head. So I can create an ultra small hairstyle if I want to. And the wonderful thing of slicing is you have to listen to what the hair tells you. You have to listen to the crown areas, you have to listen to the effect of the hairs. Now the only part that's still a bit thick is this part. So I take also there away the weight. And you see, the faster I go, the nicer the slicing goes. Pulls the hairs a bit, but it's not hurting. Also on this side, take the hairs up and control the length, control it in a freehand style. Watch it, playable effect. Now to clean the lines around the ears, I need a normal scissor, one that doesn't slip like a slicing scissor. So there we'll take cobalt. The nice thing about Kiona cobalt is that it's ultra sharp, but the hairs don't slip away. So this is because the blades are different than on the slicing scissor. Gently clean the small hairs that jump out. Lay the hairs to the front. Clean the ear line. And only the part behind the ears and on the ears I clean this way. A strong line gives a nice clean feeling. Same I do of course on the other side. Pull the ear down, go back to the slicing line. Pull the ear down, go in with my scissor. And do the same the other way around. Want normaal gesproken ben je er helemaal niet mee bezig als klant. En ik als kapper ook niet hoor, het gaat vanzelf. Hè? Dat vind ik het leuke ervan. Now I only need to create a beautiful neckline in this. Come to the neck area. Creating a nice jumpy effect in the neckline and on the skull bone. Go from the left to the right and the right to the left. Let's stay slice cutting. With only the tip of my slicing scissor, I soften the contour line. In the center, the hairs mostly go to the center. So I do it from the left to the right and the right to the left. Take away the weight. Stay watching deep into the hairs so you see what's going on. And this wonderful small effect in the neckline I love. I never take this away because I love it when there is something special on the neckline. Only take away the under hairs. This work to the center of the neckline. Just with the tip, give that soft effect on it. Do the same on the contour line. Don't make hard lines. What I told you, take only away the opposite hairs that lay in the opposite lines. Do this after I bleach their hair. Go back on the same lines. Creating a soft contour again. Now this is her Pixie hairstyle. She parts is a bit grey. It's starting. And she's still too young. This part I take away with the clipper afterwards. Correct also the line of the center line. Do this only by taking away the underlines, but that you will see in the video. So now I've made her the Pixie hairstyle I want, so I can now create her a bleach. Starting of course with putting on the protection for covering, a cape that is water resistant, and the plastic for over the shoulders. This clean holds the lines clean, and it is easy to cover it up. Let's put a small clip at the front. Put on my own protection, of course. I need this because mostly you get ultra white hands when you take a bleach. I made her a bleach of glint. That's a platinum bleach. The hair is that short that I don't start on the length. I take it all over in one time. Used 6%, that's 20 volume. And the wonderful thing about the product of glint is that the factory glint started as a factory that makes creams for those who have difficult skins. In that line they created also hair products. And the product is also nice creamy. That's also nice. Now to control it, I go back over the same lines. First I did the hairs up. So now I go back and you see how fast this bleach works. The longest time it can stay on the head is about 50 minutes. But now it's almost, I think, around 4 or 5 minutes, because it don't take longer to get a bleach on this small hair, short hair. So travel this back, then I close my plastic foil, put a carton wig in the surrounding areas on the contours. On top it's always laid open because there is the most amount of hair, so the skin is free of the amount of product that lays on it. Take a carton wig, put a small part of it, lay it on the contour line. Do this around the contour, especially part into the neckline. And always I lay a little part on top. This I do because I create some air between the plastic foil and the bleach. So when there is a heat coming off, it can always go free and it don't damage the hairs or irritates the skin. Now close my foil. Not too tight. Have to be aware that plastic gives heat. Over the center line, turn it, go to the front, secure it with one finger and knot it. So now we go for coffee. After 50 minutes we rinse it out, put a silver toner on it. Now what I told you, I need to get rid of the small hairs. In the neckline, only the parts that get against the hair fall, not that goes with the hair fall. Do this with my smallest Theo Knoop clipper. Now to protect the hairs by blow drying, I use of rough hair a silver spray, violet silver spray, conditioner. This protects also against the heat. I start blow drying with a medium brush. Er zit echt wel een groot verschil in ook al. Het ligt eraan hoeveel goudpigment je ook hebt en zo. Sommige mensen hebben heel veel aspigment. So far blow drying. Now to make it more playable I use a power paste. This product is of Keunen. I use this amount.
En het ruikt lekker.
Yeah, it smells really nice. And it gives a rough effect and a bit like hairspray feeling also on the hairs, because you don't need a lot of hairspray after this. A product like this brings down the shine, so I love to get some shiny products on it, because then the hair looks even nicer, more sparkling. So no hairspray. I bring a gloss spray, also of Keunen, and this product is also ultra feminine. It doesn't influence the product I first used, but it gives a lot of shine to the hair and yeah, it brings more sparkling. So this is a new hairstyle, a new color. I thank you for being my model. Thank you for watching. Till next time. Bye bye.
Dankjewel Theo voor de mooie make-up.
Ja, je maakt nou een rondje draaien, ik weet.
Heel anders.
Ja, heel anders.
Daar hou ik van.
Okay, my love, you may turn around to show them your new hairstyle. And color, of course. Dankjewel.
Alsjeblieft.
Peter is here to have a fresh haircut, Pixie, and she wants ultra blonde platinum color for springtime and summer.
Yes.
Petra, wil je alsjeblieft een rondje draaien? Will you turn around so they can see your hair? And Petra is normally a customer of mine. Dankjewel.
Alsjeblieft.